What's up, guys? So, I usually never, I don't think I've ever showed anything from China on any of my videos at all. And, the only reason I'm bringing this just on the video is because Lionel from the Facebook group showed it. And, I find it really interesting how China actually does their thing. So, when it comes to a new ninja, which happens to be they call it, what is it? The Dark Konoha Guardian Itachi. I mean, he is a fan favorite character. You got Itachi right here. Everybody wants to get Itachi. Then they do like a whole kind of, I guess, like a post about him, pretty much showing everything in detail to talk about him. I Google translated the page because obviously it's gonna be in Chinese. If you hover over it, then it's gonna show you the original text. But Google Translate is obviously not the best. All right, there's a few moments where you will see certain things, but I think it's really cool. They show his standard attack and they have like a kind of, I don't know, I guess a story behind it, whatever. It's pretty bad as far as the Google Translate, but it's expected. It's not like you're doing one word at a time. Even then, Google Translate still kind of gets you the basic idea. So we have the Anbu version of Itachi, which is definitely sick, and China is getting him. Then you have a, guess what is this? A chase. Yeah, it's a chase where it hits up to three people. And the funny thing is, Google Translate right here, Kakashi cock hit is not known. Kakashi cock hit, man. It's just hilarious. And then it's just something chase high float triggered, and then hits 3 to 4 people at random, and they ignite. So pretty nice. I do like the animation when it comes to this game. It's by far the best when it comes to a browser game. They have all the animations on point. They bring you new content, new events. Everything is good. Then you also have, he has a passive, which pretty much means he can dodge a miss. I'm guessing he has the ability to dodge a mystery, a chase, and what's the third one? I forgot. Either standard attack or something. But he pretty much has a chance to block it, like kind of how like Toby has it, and the godly Minato, and probably other ninjas that have it as well. And then his last chase or whatever, his second chase is the high float to repulse. Like you can just tell it's repulse because of the sparkles and stuff that fly out, I guess. And I think it says it here. Yeah, big float cause repel. So, I like this Itachi. He looks cool. But, it's going to be like years before I get him. And, here he pretty much shows off like some unique ability that he has. It reminds me of the lightning main. Now, I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it's called super armor or whatever it's called, but it pretty much lets him attack like multiple amount of times. And it's pretty nice. I don't know what I would say about the Itachi because all I did was look at this thread. I don't even play China, but it looks pretty nice. I don't know how you're gonna be able to get him either. And then they kind of talk about the ninja collection page, which is how they kind of changed how you obtain the ninja. So each ninjas are on their own individual scroll, and you pretty much just start getting ninjas one by one, and you work to your way towards the end till you get them all. So they did change the system. We're probably still a really long time before they actually change the system to this. But I kind of think it looks cool, and then the Itachi scroll right here, or the Akatsuki scroll, whatever it is. And then they kind of just show you if you like click on the ninja, it's gonna pop up a card like this or something, and it shows you how to get him. And it also shows you, I think, the stat bonuses or something that they get for whichever star. Yeah, but that's pretty much it about the Chinese thing. I just found it really interesting the way they did the thread. It's very well made. I wish we kind of had that for the English version, but even though they're actually getting new things into the game, we're pretty much still getting new things into the game, even though China already had it. And the biggest problem is people say that Chinese version and English version are the exact same thing. You are 1000% wrong. It is not just a translation difference. China is 2 years into the game while we're 2 months into the game. They had everything. Our game has to progress. Even if we were to take 2 years into account for our version, China will still be 2 more years ahead by then. So it is nowhere. Whoever says it's just a translation difference, you are 1000% wrong. But let us get into the actual Naruto stuff. So we're back to the lovely English version of the game. And I've just been seeing random stuff about the Taiwanese like Facebook servers and stuff. It must be nice to play through the game and get all the ninjas that we're getting right now as a current thing over there for like an extremely low level and free. That's why people just don't understand the concept. It is a completely different game. You know, imagine if we actually developed for 2 years, what would happen? So it is far from just a translation difference. And you know, the funny thing is that every time I stream or even on videos, people have to bring up China for some reason. Like, I'm about to start having to go Donald Trump on these fools, man, because it is ridiculous, yo. It's been going back since the start of the game. Even when the Abyssus Q&A, people kept asking questions when it comes to China this, China that, English, China, Trump, Trump, trigger, trigger. Like, it is ridiculous, man. And I can't ignore it. If people are going to keep talking about that, you didn't get that bullshit out of the way. Seriously, like, it is ridiculous. But besides that, the stream yesterday was fun. It was Naruto's birthday officially on October 10th. You know, it was Columbus Day as well. I didn't even know what holiday it was yesterday, to be honest. I was wondering, like, what the fuck is going on? So I didn't even know it's Columbus Day. Or is it even Columbus Day? I don't even know anymore. Who cares? But, you know, it was Naruto's birthday. Yo, the stream was wild. That's all I gotta say. It was way too crazy. I had to get that TV mature stamp on there because pretty much everybody from the Discord decided to show up. And it was just like disgusting. It was just OG mudboning everywhere. Like, and then people were just violating, like, damn, yo, like, Binax is a savage, Waylord's a savage, yo, they're all savages for what was going on yesterday. But I'm gonna basically end up getting the Kyubi Naruto. Now, I will wait until Wednesday, because, I think they still didn't update this announcement, wow. But last week, they said, one day before the events, they're gonna start posting the events on the forums every week. So, I'm going to end up pretty much, you know, checking out the events tomorrow. After I can get all the ramen that I can from stamina, then I'll try to pretty much... It's probably going to get me, like, 3 fragments of Naruto. Which, you know, it's not much, but it saves me a little bit of trouble. The only reason why I'm going to get the 9-tail Naruto is because when the 4-star version comes around, which, no idea when, it could be a month from now, it could be 2 months... They're going to pretty much allow you to get 100 fragments at a time. So I would assume, you know, since if you don't get the 50 fragments now, you can't get the 4-star next time he comes out. This is the only reason why I'm going to get the Naruto Kyubi fragments. I might actually give him a try. You know, I still really like my Sage Naruto. And, you know, even though the Kyubi Naruto becomes a tank, I just really don't want to try him out. But if I do get him tomorrow, maybe I'll try him out. You know, I have to take a break from streaming as well. It was fun doing the streams on Sunday and Monday, but, you know, doing streams every day is very overwhelming. So, you know, I'm going to pretty much go. Next stream will be on Sunday, and I'm just going to pretty much leave it at that. I really just don't want to do streams every day because I'll feel overwhelmed from it. It's nice to do a video in the morning and just, you know, have a relaxing day. But this Naruto is a beast. 6 tails. I would hope in the future, not even China has this Naruto that changes at a 5-star. But what if they actually brought out the point where Naruto was like the Kyubi, but all like any fur? It was just pretty much like a skinned 9-tails. Back when he was caught in the, you know, what was it, Planetary Devastation from Tendo Pain. If he was actually, his 5-star form looked like that, and he got boosted up, that would be sick. Like, I wish that every single ninja had a little bit different, you know, like, obviously rare characters like Hashirama or Tendo would be ridiculous to 4-star or 5-star. But what if they did like a kind of like a aura glow around them and just do like some kind of like weird stuff, you know, just to make it a little bit different. If they could have added some small change from every time you go up a star, and they should do it for everyone. Like only a few ninjas actually change it from a 2-star to a 3-star, and then once they get 3-star, they usually don't change again. And, you know, the Kyubi Naruto in China was the one that actually went to 4 stars and changed. I think he's the only one that changes. You know, it would have been nice if they just at least either change the pose, or if, you know, if it's too much work to obviously draw the poses every time, they could just do like a small aura glow. Like, I remember when it was, you know, Orochimaru and everybody with Sasuke, and then they reanimated the 4 Hokages. When Tobirama was ready to kill Sasuke, you know, you saw his presence, you know, it's kind of like a Reiatsu glow from Bleach. Pretty much his power himself, like his chakra was so strong that it had like a glow around him. And then Hashirama did the same thing. So they could have done something like that. I just wish it was, you know, a bigger difference to actually upgrading stars. I think it would have been a lot cooler. You know, this week's strong approach, I am not going to be doing it until maybe the weekend. Like I said, I'm trying to get as much ramen as I can from stamina. It's about like 1 ramen every 4 runs, which isn't, you know, really ideal. It does, you know, it takes a lot. I have seen people use 20 stamina potions or like 16 stamina potions, only get 20 ramens. So, you know, I don't want to use my stamina potions for this. I'm saving them all for just in case I get level, you know, the level cap increases from 80 to 85, which is still going to be a while. Now, I have another, I think, 10 million experience to go before I hit 80. And there's nothing to do at a level 80. My friends hit level 80, they told me what you can do. There's literally nothing. There's no 80 instance, there's nothing else. You know, it's been a while since I felt like I did a video, even though I've been doing streams for the past 2 days. And, you know, I have a lot of editing to do. I have another Bleach video that I've been trying to do for the past week, and I don't find time to do it. And then I still have people telling me, like, oh, get all your rage from the ninja exam uploaded. Which, that is probably an even worse editing process than the Bleach video I have planned. So, you know, I don't know when those will get out. I honestly didn't even get a chance to start on them. So I have no idea when I'll have time. But, you know, who knows, who knows. Maybe I'll try to get something out soon. It is turning extremely cold in New York City. It is super cold now. I honestly prefer the cold over the winter, or not winter, wow. I prefer the cold over the heat. Like, I hate the summer. I hate the summer. Like, New York weather is stupid. It's either boiling hot or it's freezing cold. I'll take the freezing cold every day, as long as I don't have to use my air conditioner, because during the summer I will literally have the AC on all the time. Like, and the electricity bill goes through the roof when it comes to using the air conditioner. So, you know, it's definitely not a good thing to go around. People keep doing this thing with the 2 ninjas, and for them it's working. Honestly, like, it could be a random thing or it could be something that actually matters, but if you're getting stuff, then that's good. And I have still yet to get a Super Kage scroll. I think it's been 4 weeks, or not, wow, what 4 weeks? What am I smoking? 4 days. 4 or 3 days since I actually beat the ninja exam. So, you know, the average is you're probably going to get one once a week from here. I'll probably start doing ninja exam more in the future, maybe like recently. Because if I can at least get up to like 110, then, you know, after a while get up to 120, I should be fine. But, you know, from now on, it's full on out teams. There's probably strategies to look around. You know, you can find a lot of stuff on the internet nowadays. So that would be something I'll try to do, but I need to just get, like, every time I see a Minato, I have PTSD now. Like, it is ridiculous. Yo, he is so overpowered. And then I think at Ninja Exam 119, you fight him again. And then Ninja Exam 120 is like another Tobirama, Hashirama. It's like other crazy stuff, you know. Oh, damn. But it's just something I'm really not looking forward to. Oh, excuse me, but when it comes to Ninja Exam, I must say, it is terrible. We got them Sakura fragments. 5 fragments? Dude, that is just cheap. She is like a 2-star or something. Or like, I don't even know. She's just given to you at the game. They don't even help you out, upgrade her. Like, that is straight disrespect. Now, I was thinking of getting a Jiraiya. But you know what the funny thing is? So, when I was talking about it yesterday, I had my dream team at level 50. This was when I pulled all the first 400 treasures, which was pretty much the YouTube video that just got me up in there for the Naruto Online scene. And after I did that, I was like, okay, I got Hashirama. At level 70, I want to get a Sage Jiraiya, Sage Naruto, Hashirama team. Everything was going bad. After the first 400, did the second 400, and, you know, all I really got was a Tendo from it. Literally didn't get anything else but a Tendo from the next 400 pulls. I wanted to get a Sage Jiraiya, so it's not like I was like, okay, I'm going to do another 400. I was doing 100 at a time, and I got carried away, and I did that 4 times, so it gave me the other 400. And right before I got Tendo, I got Asuma Windblade, and then I got Tendo himself. So, it's pretty bad to do another 400 scrolls and not get the ninja I want. And then now I get Sage Jiraiya, which was like, I guess almost 2 months. Not really 2 months, like a month and a half after I did those pulls. So, finally got Jiraiya now. But then the other problem was, I did 400 pet summons. And I did not get a Lightning Tiger Kirin, and I didn't get a Dog of Hell. Those two pets are the ones that you need when it comes to Sage Naruto, Sage Jiraiya, Hashirama team, and Fireman. Like this exact setup that I had as my dream team back then. It involved the Dog of Hell pet. And it sucks because they do have a summon rebate. But the problem with this Naruto birthday event is that's too damn much to spend in one event. I had to get Kakashi and Jiraiya last week as soon as it hit. And then now I'm over here trying to get a Kyubi, which the Kyubi is literally going to cost the same as much as that Jiraiya and Kakashi did. Probably even more than both of those. And then I still have to pretty much put like what? Get another 100 summoning scrolls just to do a rebate. So like, I really don't think I'm going to do the summons. I don't have enough summon points to either get them. Otherwise I would. I only have like 10k summon points. I don't think that's enough when it comes to that. I would have to probably sell some runes. And even then, I don't know. But I will need to get the Lightning Tiger Kirin. We'll need to get the Dog of Hell. I will need to get all the summons eventually. But I'm really just not looking forward to it. Because doing 100 summoning scrolls is going to guarantee you 2 gold pets. Which I assume I'm going to get dupes. I have so many of them. And I'm missing like, what, 5? And then there's the Kirin and the King of Hell. Which... I don't think you can pull, but there are just like random accounts who have a King of Hell and a Kirin or something like that. So maybe if you're luckier than Jesus, you can pull him. Who knows? But like I said, it's just not a good thing for me to spend towards that. It's not even a good thing to spend towards Kyubi fragments. Like, I need to go for battle power, and I'm over here playing Pokemon in Naruto Online. So it's not something I want to do forever, but. I can't resist collecting them all. So I want to go for the Kyubi Naruto as an investment for when the 4-star version comes. And then I'm pretty much just going to save. Hopefully next week there's no spending event or anything. Can just chill out. I'm still trying to get myself a desktop to play, like just to play better games and to actually render videos and editing and all this kind of stuff next month. Black Friday is going to be coming up next month. Trying to get all the parts then. I still have to do research for like certain companies, certain people that actually like build computers over here. Because if I can just hire somebody or a company to get the parts for me from like Newegg or like some other whole dealer, and then I can pretty much just get them to make it, that would be perfect. I do not trust myself building a computer, alright? I could probably figure out how to put all the parts together. But when it comes to having to actually get good cable management and making sure you don't mess up, no, I do not trust myself. I don't care. I would rather hire somebody else to do it, but I would expect a high quality job. And that's why, iBuyPower, they overcharge you, but, they will just get the job done. So worst case scenario, I'll probably still get from iBuyPower. I do have pretty much an entire month to find out what I need. But that's why I really don't want to go hard on the spending now either. That's why I'm only spending towards events. People keep asking about seal scrolls. No, I am not doing any more seal scrolls. I don't even think I want to do seal scrolls for the Kage treasures. Like, I really just don't trust Oasis games when it comes to ninjas anymore. Because after the Hashirama incident, it changed the way I think about how this game actually, like, does the spending. So, it pretty much means that there's no incentive to go for super rares if they're going to come into an event so short after that. And pull rate or not, the funny thing was, though, when it came to the Hashirama thing, most of the people that got it on very low boxes were people without Jonin medals or any medals. Just very new players or just, players that have just been, I don't know, just always the random dudes get everything, It's not like somebody that actually does. I actually know... I think one person that I actually speak to every day from Naruto Online and all this stuff, he's in my Discord too. He is the only person I know that got a Hashirama personally. Everybody else was just like some random player with no medal or whatever. It could have been on new servers as well. I think I've seen like a level 30 something have a Hashirama. Like, boy, if you don't get a level 30 with a Hashirama that early into the game, like, that is crazy. But, after that, they lost my trust. I really don't plan on doing any seal scrolls. I'm done with Tendo treasures. I already have everything from Tendo. With the Jiraiya and the Kakashi from this event, I don't have anything else to go for. Funny thing is, I have to show this on the screen. I finally got something from a free draw. It has literally been like 2 months. And I never got anything. I never got anything before. And there we have it. A free draw Shirado. Now, I don't even think, after I got Tendo, I never did any more scrolls into it. So I'm not sure if it's actually been another 60 before I got Shirado. But it was something that I finally got. There's a rare ninja from a free draw. So it sucks I already have Shirado. I mean, I have everything from there, right? So I'm going to just end up getting dupes. Shirado is one of the better pains when it comes to PvE and ninja exam and stuff like that. So getting the fragment is not a bad idea. But I finally got something. So I'm happy about that. I just realized that last minute. I've always seen... And the funny thing was, though, yesterday and today, pretty much like last night to this morning, I have seen everybody showing me that they got something insane from free draws. One person that I know got a Sage Naruto from a free draw. Like, boy, are you serious? Like, everybody was getting something. Even Waylord got Ningendo. Someone else got Jigokudo. I think Zulgrim got Jigokudo. Between yesterday and today, I have seen somebody get a rare from any other treasures. It's mostly been Tendo treasures, and then I've seen one, Sage Naruto. So I'm assuming more people got it. It's just weird, all these coincidences happened within a day where everybody was getting something. If I get something like that from a free draw, you already know there's some conspiracy theory going on. Because my luck is trash. Yesterday, if you guys watched this stream, we were doing Team Instance. I have not seen the cudgel in like 4 or 3 days. And people kept spelling cudgel wrong. They put coggles and stuff like that. It was just hilarious. But besides that, I haven't seen the cudgel in 3 days, maybe even 4 days. And when I finally saw it, I missed it. Then the second time I see it, I missed it again. Like, I literally cannot stand that. I have been, I just cannot get a fucking cudgel. That's just it. And it's going to be too long before the group mission update comes out. Which is it's like a Team Instance variety. You fight like a certain group. You have a higher chance of getting gold ninja tools. At least from doing the pain one. Because there's like the last one is like a bunch of pains. Or like all the pains, whatever it is. And pretty much only gives you gold ninja tools. So it's really easy to get gold ninja tools by then. But still not able to get the cudgel triggers me. It really does. And, I just wish I wasn't cheap that day and got the one from the fruit. Like, I should have just got it, but I didn't think, 2.5 weeks later, I won't get a cudgel. Like, who the hell thinks like that? Oh, yeah, it's you can get it for free, right? Just get it. And the stat differences weren't too big, That's why I was like I would have just, at that time, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it, no problem. And then now they give me the 50 coupons. Like, this is disrespect out here. I'm over here talking about how bad my luck is, and then I get these coupons. But, like, the disrespect is real when it came to that. So I have 69 ramens, which is going to basically get me 2 of these. Maybe by tomorrow I'll actually get a third one. So 3 fragments for free. I'll take it, though. I need anything I can get. Actually, I have 74 right now. Let's see, 83. So yeah, tomorrow I'll just get the rest, whatever. People want me to get it, so I'll go get it just for you guys, because I even love all you haters out there, I need to bring you guys some sort of attention and entertainment as well. So I'll get the Kyubi Naruto in hopes for next month. Now, I have cultivation runes finally. So, I have 35k, which I think I need around 30k to actually get myself a ninja fully cultivated from scratch. So, I can either finally test out a Sage Jiraiya or go for a Kyubi Naruto when I get him 3-star. As far as the team I've seen with Kyubi Naruto, I don't have Kurenai used up at all. So it is going to be a problem. But when it comes to that, I can try out the team in arena. You know, it'll be pretty nice. And I do have to probably change my rank battle setup. I would kind of actually want to get a Jiraiya on the rank battle team. So, you know, that's something I have to go through. And then Kapow finally ended up beating me in rank battle, which he should have done since he pulled the Tendo. That instant 30k though. But it still took him like 3 challenges yesterday to beat me, which makes just no sense. But let me see, adjust lineup. So I want to change it up. You know, the pains are good. I'm going to have to definitely get Jigo Kudo up in here. I was running Ningendo and Shirado for the extreme CC and crowd control. And, you know, it was just pretty much like glass cannon when it came to these two. I'm going to have to definitely get out a Jigo Kudo. It is so awkward having this team here because I don't really have any tank to put in front of Sasori's puppet. So the puppet is pretty much going to be wherever it wants to and it's just going to die. Jigo Kudo definitely has to be here just in case someone else dies. I honestly feel that Ao is just the odd man out. So what I might try and do is get rid of him. But then the problem is, like, yo, I can't put a Sage Jiraiya in here. Sage Naruto needs 40 chakra. Fire Main needs 40 chakra. Tendo needs 60. And then Sage Jiraiya needs 60. So I do need Ao and his clones just for that. Orochimaru, you know, he's been doing a lot of Edo Tenseis recently because my team has been dying. Gakido is there to clear the debuffs. Iruka has an odd spot there as well. So maybe Iruka gets out, I guess. Maybe Iruka finds a way out. That'll be something I could try. And then for this team, I just have to put in Jigo Kudo for probably Shirado. I'll probably keep Ningendo. Yeah, I'll probably keep Ningendo and get rid of Shirado. So that's my plan. Not sure what else to do. You know, the funny thing is a rank battle doesn't matter. Like, look at the difference. You get 20 less coins, or 20 less, whatever it's called, rank battle points, and 1,000 coins. So, like, the rewards between first and second literally do not matter here. The only place that PvP actually matters is Sage World Battlefield, which is later tonight. And we have Ninetales again. So, we have, how much XP? I have 3.6 million. I need almost another 11 million. Or another, like, 10 million if you want to do it. So, 10 more million experience is definitely going to be at least, like, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I really don't know how it's going to work out. I've just been putting all my stamina towards the actual upgrades. And, you know, I have been stacking my coins. It is very, 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 very expensive. And I pretty much have to use, like, I think 7 million coins almost every time I level up just to actually get my equipment to the next level. Which is like, you know, you're spending a lot just to get it. And oh my god, Waylord went back. But yeah, you know, in case you guys don't know, Waylord was on my server after his server one thing, and you know, he got the name OG Mudbone now. But you know, we gotta just chill out when it comes to the streams. You know, like I said, next stream is gonna be on Sunday. I'll definitely stick to doing them once a week, and then people are still talking about the Halloween stream, which I'm being forced to do, by the way. I'm being held hostage by the Cristiano Ronaldo Foundation in Portugal, and you know, they pretty much forced me to do Outlast and try to kill myself on stream, which I'm not looking forward to. I've been seeing people play Outlast too. I know how bad the first one is. The second one is even worse. But, you know, that is all I have to say for today. Thank you guys for your attention, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I'll probably end up talking about the new events as well as getting the Kyubi Naruto himself.